Holy moly, there's a lot to talk about for the anniversary event, but we're going to do that in a separate video. I wanted to focus on kind of two particular things from the stream today and things that I've been asking for a while. So these actually deserve, I guess, a little bit of glazing, in my opinion. And we'll talk about some of the potential or the misses that happened in the stream. But these two things for me are like awesome. They're like things that I've been asking for a long time. And I'm really, really glad that Kuro have listened and brought them in. Now, just for one of them, I'd like to take it a little step further, if I'm honest, because that would be lovely. But the two things I'm talking about was a little segment we went to with the whiteboard, and we went through things that are going to be added to the game, which for me, two massive quality of life additions, and that is regarding echoes. And the first one is having the option to re-roll a main stat. I've been asking for this for a long time now, and I've had a lot of pushback from the community from it. There's a lot of, it's kind of a dividing aspect to the game. I've had a lot of people say that's part of the game. That's what keeps us engaged, is going out and farming echoes and getting the right stats. And I just disagree. I find it unfun when you've got all of those sub-stats to deal with as well. Having a main stat to deal with as well is so frustrating, and being able to re-roll a main stat and select it as well, insanely, just a great thing. It's awesome. I'm happy about that. I'm so happy about that, because for me, one of the weak points of Wuthering Waves is gear farming, echo farming. It just becomes a frustrating and long-winded, unfun part of the game for me personally. So any way to improve that, massive W, massive W. So I'm glad to see that. Another thing as well is regarding the echoes, but I just want to see potentially them go a little step further forward. Maybe give us the ability to potentially re-roll one of the substats as well, or some ability, just maybe focus them so that's not such a big deal. But you know what? If that never happens, I'll still take this W. This is a win, and I'm really glad it's happened, because since Renacita, I think main stats have been harder to come by than there was before. I feel like I'm always getting the wrong main stats. So this is really good. I'm happy about this now. So if you do get some really good substats, you know, on a one that you've built prior that was just a fill-in, now you can get that ideal main stat as well, and then just build it straight off from the get-go anyway, and choose the good main stat. So less running around, less farming, less just doing that frustrating repeat type of content. That's not for me anyway. But let's move on to the next thing they've added, again, regarding the echoes. And for me, this is another thing that since day one I've been asking for, and it's a cooldown, or a lack of a cooldown on boss fights, basically. The worst ones for it was fighting the giant turtle, because dude goes through a Bollywood death, basically, especially when you don't get the echo. The lengthy death animation, how long it takes the dude to spawn back in as well through his animation, and then sitting there and waiting. I was saying for ages, it'd be cool to have something like a consumable, like a bait that you could throw down, and it made them spawn instantly. Just the fact that they've removed the cooldown now, awesome. Really good to see that as well. I saw some people, again, this is this weird pushback in the community sometimes. I saw people saying, well, what you're supposed to do there is go and farm the other bosses. Bro, really? If I'm farming a particular boss, why do I want to go farm other bosses and then come back to farm the boss that I'm supposed to be farming? This is a good decision, and I'm glad that Daddy Solon now has told you guys to shut up about that, because this is good things. These are quality of life things in the gameplay loop. This is just an improvement. I don't care what anybody says. Having a main stat selector, W. Having no cooldowns on bosses, massive W. These are things that just make you want to keep farming. Because for me, sometimes when you're farming particular bosses, it can get a little bit frustrating. You'll end up like going into your menu, fiddling about with echoes or something, or just doing something else. And I don't want to be doing that. If I'm farming a boss, I want to farm a boss. So this is massive. This is also, little caveat I want to add in as well. It's awesome that we're getting new skins for the wings as well, which is great. So that makes me think as well, the fact that we've got new skins for the wings before we got skins for the gliders. Does that mean that flight is getting expanded to other areas of the game? Hopefully, because now you've got flight in the game. It really is one of those things where you didn't know you needed it beforehand, but now you've got it, you don't want to live without it. So I'm really glad that looks like that potentially for me means that that's going to be the case. We're going to get more flight in more areas of the game. But I will make a video actually talking about, you know, other things in the anniversary stream as well, because I will be honest, you guys know me, I'm totally honest. I think it was there's a lot of content, right? There's a lot of content. There's some cool things, but I think there was definitely some misses as well. And some things that I just think, really, it's going to be tight. It's going to be tough. But I'm looking forward to the new character banners anyway. Zani looks awesome. Chikona looks great as well. She looks really good actually. And yeah, there's lots of cool content coming to the game, which I'll go into a little bit more in depth. Hopefully they'll post something on their website as well, you know, when they usually give you like a bit of a breakdown. We'll go through all of that in a video also. I usually stream the live stream, but I just didn't today. I was up kind of late last night, and yeah, so that means I got up a little bit late, and I was like, you know what, I'm just going to watch it for once. It's the first stream that I've actually watched without streaming, so it's actually kind of nice. Solon and the gang was on their usual form, as usual, being a little bit cringe, but that's why we love them, you know. The energy's great. I really do like the energy. A little bit disappointing with some of the rewards, though. But yeah, I think overall, it was a decent live stream, you know. I think as anniversaries go, you know, well, I wouldn't call it the best, but I think it's okay. But like I say, the specific things I want to talk about and maybe critique a little bit. But I'm really glad that this is coming to the game in regards to main stat selector. Awesome. Can't beat that in my opinion. I think that's just so good. It's such a good thing. Being able to control, it's okay to have RNG farming in the game, but being able to control it and focus it, this is great, this is. And no cooldown on bosses as well. God, I have been waiting for that so long. It's something that I've been asking for every time I fight a boss when I've been streaming. I'm like, guys, why is this a thing? Explain to me why this is a thing and how does it make the game better other than prolonging a process in the game that you just don't want to prolong. It's just like artificial extension to a gameplay loop in the game that just doesn't require it at all, and it actually makes it worse. So really good to see that. So yeah, W for Kuro. Got to give them some glazing there, and I really do appreciate it. These are two massive things for me. Two massive things. So I wanted to specifically talk on these, and then we'll maybe make a video talking about all of the other stuff a little bit later on, guys. I am going to stream as well. I've still got to play 2.2. Really looking forward to it now. Not going to lie, the anniversary's kind of got me hyped for it. And yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm looking forward to it, actually. I'm really looking forward to it. And yeah, GG for the main stat selector. I'm actually genuinely happy about that. Really happy about that. You let me know what you think in the comment section, guys. Is this a big thing for you? Do you not care? Have you got all the stats that you want anyway? Or is this just, oh no, it's arguably, you can't even argue this is not a positive. That's what I'm saying. But let me know what you think in the comment section. If you did enjoy the video, guys, give it a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'll see you all in the next one.